Beat the devil out of it. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Holy moly, 2 days off in a row? What is this guy? A streamer? What's up? Good morning, good morning. I made it back. I made it back from my weekend. Let's see if we can find a group. A group! Hello. Oh, dang. First sound effect of the day, and it's a tugboat. Holy shit. We're getting tugged. We're getting tugged. Good morning, good morning. Calder Dag, how you doing? We're here, man. We're here. I woke up. I'm drinking coffee out of a leopard skin cup. So you know I'm serious. You know I'm serious about some Pantheon today. And in it for the long haul. Let's go. Hell yeah. We're going to do a quick little sneak through Howneers. We're going to do a quick little pop through. There's a 12 Dire Lord in here somewhere. If I was going to guess, I think he's under the bridge where the chest spawns. I bet he is. I bet he's standing around all night doing nothing. Waiting for a chest. Woo! Let's go, mate. We're on the sneak. Sneaky. Dude boy, sneak boy. Check right here for a chest. Nope, nothing there. And then we will look across the way. Even though we do have to go over there, there's two chests. You can see one here sometimes if it's there, but it's not. But we still have to go this way and drop down the bridge anyway and look for the third chest. Nope, no third chest. Usually it's over here. Boop, 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 boop. No chest, no ore in here, nothing, man. It's a frickin'... This place needs a reboot. Reboot the dungeon. Woo, let's go. We'll try. There's two more chests I can look for. There's one over here. Ah, treasure. Found one. Found one. And we got an explorer's tunic schematic. Oh man, my inventory's full. What the hell? I went on a treasure hunt with a full inventory. Brah. We can throw away some poison because we just summoned that stuff up, so we don't need to. I actually don't need to carry as much anymore as I used to. I used to carry more than I really need to. Because sometimes I have to adjust my action bar and actually take the poison off the action bar so I can put something else on. And sometimes there's one here as well, but it's not there. So because I have to do that sometimes, it's off the bar, I'll try to stock up on poison, you know. But I've been keeping it on the bar lately. I just take it off if I need caltrops. swapping it for caltrops right now. It's cool to have small bars and have to be able to fill up like budget what you want to use for your character. But I don't know, things like caltrops and stuff. Yo, Bamham, what's up? Good morning. Fucking A, we made it back, dude. We're back online. Back online. We just went for a treasure hunt through Halners, and we found one treasure chest. And now I need to go to Demeth and unpack. Gotta unpack, man. And then I should hit the Goblin Caves for some iron and stuff, too. I actually ended up getting kind of a lot of iron last night. There was a group that I was with. We went in, we were fighting some stuff. We decided to explore the Bloodsick area, right? And so we killed all the Bloodsicks, and there's a lot of iron down there. It was probably like 6-7 nodes that were up when we got there, and with another like 2 or 3 that popped while we were there. So pretty good iron farmage, should be enough iron to probably really weapon up the guild once I hit 24. I can craft all these nice lovely weapons. I crafted a monk weapon yesterday. It's a 63 skill weapon, but it's pretty good. Where is it? What, do I not have it anymore? I made 3 of them, but I'm only seeing. I only gave out 2, and I'm not seeing that 3rd one anymore. It's weird. Did I give out the 3rd one? I don't remember. Fuck. I'm out of it, dude. I don't even know how I got home last night. I don't even know how I got home last night, man. Sheesh. I thought I did have a 3rd monk weapon with me, though. I gave 1 to Hitty. Oh, no, I gave them all 3 out. I did. I gave them to 3 monks. I gave Hitty, Valenorth, and Rax Punchy some knuckles. So I did give them all out. Yo, good morning, John Crichton, dude. How you doing, bro? That's the guy from Far Side, huh? Far Side, bro. I've seen that show, dude. I like it. They're going wild on Far Side. But I do like the story. I like how he was just basically doing a regular ass experiment, flying around in a regular shuttle, and then it ended up like, what happened to the shuttle? It ended up like slingshotting or something into the future or some shit, or into another like part of space. John Crichton, bro. He's out there on the frickin', I forget the name of his ship, dude. I forget the name of his ship. You bought that game yesterday? Fuck yeah, dude. That's good news. That is good news. I think the game's really fun. I do. I've been having a blast. It's really fun. It's really adventurous. It's cool to explore. You know, and they're coming with that PvP server next month. It's going to be real exciting. It's going to be real salty. I was gonna mess around on it and have a little small character there, and I wasn't even gonna use my normal name, nothing, dude. Like a whole different name, everything. I wasn't even gonna stream it, but I probably will. Although streaming it could be pretty odd. You could get stream sniped for one, right? So people will be stream sniped, but then also for two, you're gonna double your viewership with like salties, dude, and that's hard. That in itself is also hard too to deal with. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna have like people wanting to like A, snipe you out, B, also like see your secrets and stuff, and then half of the viewership will be like haters too, that are like mad and salty, you know what I mean? Hate watching, which is weird. PvP can do that. PvP can do that to a stream. I need some more ash logs because I really want to patch up this this bank. This bank is tore up, dude. But also, I want some more bank boxes. I want some more bank boxes. Oh shit, that's the whole bank you're moving right there, buddy. Buddy, why you move the whole bank? It will be nice when we can lock all these windows down, adjust sizes of things, you know, the transparency and stuff. Right now it's all workable and doable, but there's some things that I need to do with my interface, man. Alright. Start with the runes. Damage prowess rune. Endurance rune. Fleetness. Grinding stone. We'll have to go through this bank, but man, I definitely don't want to. I don't want to go through the bank. Precision rune. Might runes. Thought I had some might runes in here. Ah, there they be. They're mixed in with the rest of the crap. Crap! Vitality rune. Eloquence rune. Resilience. There's a lot of vendor items in here as well. But, fuck, I got so many pairs of claws. Yo, John Crichton hitting that follow button. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Fuck, I saw that guy running by, dude. Jack Sparrow. Sparrow! Sparrow. I believe you owe me money, Sparrow. Now pay up or be gutted like a pig. We're just pulling out all this extra gear and equipment and crap from the The basement. The basement of Halniers, man. It's nice. It'll fill you up. Alright. That should be about all. Look at all these bags, dude. And I'm planning on making it bigger. Wow. Hey, Sandarpal. Look at him. Hello. Sandarpal. I like that name. That's a good name. I'm into it. Tarnished tiara. What's that? A weaponsmith? Oh, 45. Nice. I could make that. Send that. Sell that. Sell these. Glob of dried blood. Yuck. I'm gonna go smelt. I'm gonna smelt all this iron as well. Let me learn this. And this. Go over here, tab out, grab this axe, and bring it to here. Schematics bag. I'm gonna have to dump some of this stuff. Might have to dump a little. But for now, we have what we have. Let's do a little smelting of the iron ore. Oh yeah, you need coal to smelt iron as well. Iron bars, that is, rather. Yep. Makes sense. I mean, you gotta get it hot enough, right? In order to melt it. You're not achieving those heats with anything but some raw coal. Hello, welcome to the stream, everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful day. It's my Monday. It's my Monday. Feels like one, too. My head's all fogged up, dude. I was lighting up a little joint yesterday, and I freaking burnt my mustache, dude. Right in the middle.
Back on the menu, boys. It looks like meat is back on the menu, boys. Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Wow. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
It looks like meat is back on the menu. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Well, this calls for a hype dance.
Meat's back on the menu, boys. Meat's back on the menu, boys.
I will do the orc poem after the hype dance.
Meat's back on the menu, boys. It looks like meat is back on the menu, boys.
After the hype dance.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Woo! Let's go.
Boy, the hero of the realm, champion of Twitch, lover of adventure,
Thank you.
The orkiest orc of the universe.
Don't mind that scene.
King. Dude boy, orc boy, streamer of the year. Let's hear everyone cheer. Make the bits flow and the gift subs, yo. The love is in the air. He has robin hair. He needs gift subs from you, from me, from the guy in the corner. He needs bits and spam emotes too. Earth, air, water, fire, heart. Dude boy, orc boy will help you in the game. Will always be a friend. Let the hype train begin. You can tune in to Dude Boy, Orc Boy, and find a special place. Positive vibes are always in the air. He needs gift subs from you, from me, from the guy in the corner. He needs bits and spam emotes too, or he's going to die, 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 die. He needs gift subs from you, from me, from the guy in the corner. He needs bits and spam emotes too, or he is going to die, 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 die. Dude boy, orc boy, the hero of the realm, champion of Twitch, lover of adventure, the orkiest orc of the universe, slayer of the frog-like king. Dude boy, orc boy, streamer of the year. Let's hear everyone cheer. Make the bitters flow and the gift subs, yo. The love is in the air. He has long hair. He needs gift subs from you, from me, from that guy in the corner. He needs bits and spam emotes too. Earth, air, water, fire, heart. Dude boy, orc boy will help you in the game. Will always be a friend. Let the hype train begin. You can tune in to Dude boy, orc boy, and find a special place. Positive vibes are always in the air. He needs gift subs from you, from me, from that guy in the corner. He needs bits and spam emotes too, or he is going to die.
Holy moly. Woo, let's go. We made a couple of weird like techno versions of the Orc Boy sub song. And that was fun. That was fun. Let's open up a chest. We got a hype train chest. Ooh, choo choo, baby. We got the. Is that a bee? Hype nudes. Oh. Oh, it's like a noodle eating person. Somebody eating noodles. Cool. Cool. Thank you. Holy shit, dude. Calderdag, it was really generous of you to gift out some subs on the stream. It was fantastic. Hope you enjoyed the show, the dance, because we love to dance. Whenever we get a hype train, we do a hype dance. So thank you. We had to pull out the glow sticks on that one, dude. I went looking for them. I said, man, where's my glow sticks? Let's go. I got a little tube of them. These are actually pretty cool ones because these ones are like long, you know. I bought a tube of long ones, and you can like make rings out of them and stuff. They have little connectors, so if I wanted to, I could have like a necklace and some other shit. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. We used to do dances on the stream. We actually used to do like dance streams where I would just put on some like Ellen Alien or some other big mix and then just let it play, and I'd just be dancing, dude, the whole time, bro. This one lady was real concerned for me. She said, you know, make sure, be careful, don't have a heart attack. And I was like, well, thank you. I will try to be as very careful as I can, you know. For as much as busy and as movementy as it looks, it's not as much as you would think, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm going frickin' completely wild back there. It's moderate, it's a moderate. But I do appreciate her being concerned, and I hope she's doing well as well. She does come by the stream once in a while, so maybe we'll see her today. She's a pirate captain, lads. She's a bloody pirate captain. Alright, oops, that is not a match. We're gonna get this bank sorted out one of these days. One of these days, we'll get the bank sorted out. But for now, we're a little messy still. We're a little bit messy still. But I've got a bunch of logs I've been collecting. The more logs, the more big bank boxes I can have made. So that is awesome. Nickel. I've been saving up these potions I get from the chests. I feel like I'm the potion king of the server right now. Like I have an awful lot of potions. The Potion King. The Ocean King? The Potion King. Holy fuck, we filled it up. We actually filled up that whole frickin' bank, dude. Ay, ay, ay. That's a lot. That is a lot. I wanted to drink this water, Goblin Punch, and then I do need to buy some provisions as well, and I might actually do a coin deposit in the vault as well. Fun start to the morning, haha, that's nanners. Well, if you did, you could be going out of the right way, dancing your ass off. Got enough copper? Oh, I know. Because that's all I find. I find more copper than anything else. When I'm looking for Asherite, I'm finding copper. When I'm looking for iron, copper. I feel like I'm in an old, like, Bugsy mob movie, you know? Nah, copper. Nah, this how it's gonna be, see? So listen up. We gotta rub these guys out. Like, whoa, Curly. Curly, dude, what are you talking about? We gotta rub some guys out. What? What, dude? We're rubbing them out? Nah. Bro's over there rubbing them out, bro. Bunch of guys. Oh yeah, a staff, that's right. Looks like I got a little bit of twink gear for the shaman. Or excuse me, not a shaman, a enchanter. My enchanter. Oh, I do have a stack of strips. Okay, cool. We're good. We are good. We used all the room except for like 3 spaces. So let's go. We're gonna make a single pass around the loop and then down into the goblin caves, and then hopefully I can get an EXP grinding group. I'm 1 bubble away from 23, and I really would like to push to 24. I can make some really good weapons at 24, and so I'm hoping to do that. Farm the 18 hit earrings on your DL, and now trying on the monk. The guy doesn't like spawning. Ah, where's those at? The boar? Is that the boar by the fort? Or somewhere else? Not that I'm gonna come and camp it, I just, you know, curious. I was just curious. Dude, so close to 24. Let's go, man. When I hit 24, dude, it's gonna be disgusting because I got all this whole backpack from here down is all 72 schematics, dude. We got pole arms, 2-handed axes, 2-handed spears, 2-handed swords. Here's all my one-handers. I got hammer, mace, bunch of spears, couple of axes. Kind of wish I had a one-handed sword or a one-handed dagger, honestly. Like, I wish I had a dagger schematic. I haven't found one yet, but I'll still be happy to make and craft some of that other stuff. The spear included. I'm sure the spear is pretty badass. We made the monk weapon yesterday, and let me tell you, dude, the monks went apeshit in the guild. I had like 7 DMs. Hey man, let me get a pair of them knuckles. I said, yeah, dude, yeah, just bring me some stuff so I can craft them. I think I'm gonna run out. Like, my main thing that I need to stock up on right now for weapon crafting, probably Silesium dusts and damaged runes, because the raw ore is fine. Pretty much have enough of that now for a while. And then the other components, like the little straps and the glues and all that shit, you just buy it off that little supply vendor guy. He's got you know, all the little things. So what I'm really after is the dusts, and the frickin' Silesiums are pretty important. We do get them from mining and harvesting and skinning, and you can just get them, you know, you just get them. Like, they're just out there randomly. But I might try and, like, buy a bunch, you know. Oh, it's a cultist by the... Okay, cool. I didn't know that. That's cool. That's a big item for there. Especially since it's earrings. You know what I mean? Like, no one has earrings. I don't even have any earrings, dude. I would consider myself having pretty nice equipment. I've been getting good equipment wherever I go. I've been getting little upgrades here and there. You know what I mean? And I'm still, like, earringless. So maybe I will farm some of those. But yeah, I got these yesterday, dude. Check these out, bro. Burglar's gloves. 14 AC, 2 Agi, 3 Dex, dude. Oh! I'm feeling like Bilbo Baggins up in these mugs. I'm pretty sure that these was Bilbo Baggins' gloves at one point in time. That's a lot. Yeah, dude, that fucker's disgusting, isn't it? Yeah, man. How's the stream, dude? Is the stream chopping up a little bit? I've been getting a few messages for some dropped frames. Are we getting choppy, man? Is this stream janked up? Are we janky? Feel like we are. I did a speed check before I popped in. I did a reboot, right? A bit, but not much. I did a little reboot on the modem and everything, the computer equipment. You know, the computer was shut down overnight, that kind of thing. So I got up and I did a speed test, and it looked okay. I mean, it looked a little low. The upload speed was slightly lower than normal. But, you know, speed-wise, everything checked out before I booted up. So I'm wondering if I need to go through a reformat or something, fix the computer up. There's not much necessarily on it. You know, I don't go to a lot of pages. I don't load a lot of apps or games unless I plan on playing them. You know what I mean? So it's not like the computer's full of, you know, dozens of games or anything. The computer usually performs pretty well. So the main thing I can attribute it to would be connectivity, internet connectivity. We get little twangs and bumps and stuff, but it also affects our TV. And that means that it's like a cable line thing, you know what I mean? Coming from the pole. Maybe they gotta change the line coming from the pole, dude. You know, that's how I feel. Maybe some squirrels nibbled on it or something. I just hate having them come out. I hate dealing with the cable company for technical issues because it's a big song and dance and doesn't always get corrected, and the appointments suck because they're like long windows. So pretty much hate it. I hate it. Ooh, treasure chest. I hate it. Ooh, a lower level bow. Nice, nice, nice. Ah, another chest. We're on a roll, boys. We are on a roll. Let's see if there's a third chest. If it's a third chest, oh my god, it's a third chest. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Here's Joran Farrow. He is a low-level bandit lord. Probably has a equipment drop and possibly a blueprint. A schematic, I should say, rather. I don't know why I always call them blueprints. They're schematics. They are called schematics. I always seem to call them blueprints for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. Can you loot chests while stealth? Yeah, dude, you can. Time to roll a rogue? Let's go, bro. I'm the treasure king of the server right now. Well, I should say me and another guy, Swag, is also... He helps me get the high-level chests out in the plains. There's higher-level chests in the plains. And what we do is... He aggroes the mobs that are standing next to it. and runs away, and then I just loot the chest. So it's not really like a hard system or a complicated one, but it takes teamwork, and you can get some high level chests. That's where I actually got the burglar glove. We got 2 pairs of these burglar gloves. So he's wearing one on his ranger, I'm wearing one on my rogue. Burglar Baggins. I found a really nice plate mail pants, and I gave them to my paladin. We found a variety of pretty interesting items that we gave to our alts and stuff like that. I gave one guy it was a hat. It was a cloth hat, and it had +1 to every resist, dude. Just down the whole board. Just boom, boom, boom. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There was some nice charisma boots. There was a whole bunch of stuff. There was a few pieces of chainmail and stuff that the ranger could wear. So you have a chance. So when you do a chest, you have a blueprint, an alchemy item, whether it's a potion or ingredients, a vendor trash item, whether it's like jewelry or just an empty bottle or something like that. And then you have a 4th chance. It's like a chance for a piece of equipment of that level range, you know. And so you got a shot at a little bit of equipment. When we, because he and I want to do a little bit of PvP, we're thinking about putting a few characters over on PvP. So when we do, we're going to try and go straight for those chests, dude, and get a couple of juicy items. Get like level 9 or something. Go out there and do the same tactics and see if we can grab a couple fucking tier 3 chests off the rip, dude, on the first day. Holy moly. Imagine getting like burglar's gloves and some other shit on the first day, riding around on a PvP server with basically like a couple of epics, you know what I mean? I'm sure other people have the same plan, but here's my thought pattern as well. So the PvP server is probably going to be a pretty big thing. I think it's going to have a high pop, like maybe like it's probably going to have several shards, dude. It's probably going to be sharded up. And that would be pretty good. It would mean high pop, a lot of action. Also, it would mean more treasures, right? You can go to different shards and grab treasures as a treasure hunter. That is pretty cool. The equipment is pretty major deal for that area. So what you have in that area is you've got several and this all could be patched and changed before the thing goes live. But you have several encampments that are actually neutral, that have chest spawns within them, that you could just walk around plainly and get. You don't have to stealth, you don't have to nothing. You just have to get to them, but they're neutral. You got a major bandit camp that's usually has 3 chests in it. Those are aggressive, so you will have to you'll have to do the whole bait and switch on those. But it's usually 3 chests sitting there. That's a lot of freaking... it's a lot of chances for the good stuff.
We're being raided. What? We're being raided. What?
Hey, Java the Fox coming in with the raid. Oh my god. Yo, Theldren84 with the follow. Hey, Jabba, thank you so much for hitting us with that raid, buddy. Thank you. That's really nice of you to do. And I'm really glad you're here. We're sneaking around the goblin caves. We're looking for some iron ore, but also treasure. Treasure chests, lad. Arr, we be here for treasure. Nothing more, nothing less. If it ain't treasure, I don't want it. Ooh, torn map fragment. Let's go. I've been looking for one of those. It starts off a little quest and gets a weapon. I've read about it. Starts off a cool little weapon quest. So we'll probably do that weapon quest now that we have the map fragment. Fantastic. That was amazing. I'm actually really surprised that we got that map fragment. I didn't think it existed, man. I was like, where is it? Where is it? Dude, Jabba, that's from you, dude. That's your good luck right there. You did bring some good luck here, and we got a map fragment out of the chest, dude. You're a legend, man. You're a freaking legend. You're a fan of treasure? Let's go. We're going to the bottom of this cave. We're going to the bottom. And there should be some iron ore. That's kind of the main goal, is the iron ore. So because I can make tier 3 weapons. I have a bunch of tier 3 weapon schematics that I've been saving and hoarding and going after. I went after them. I found a way to get some through chests in the plains, and I said, you know what? We gotta keep getting them. We gotta keep getting them chests and get those schematics. That way, when it comes time and when I hit level 24 and I can actually craft them, we're gonna be pumping out some tier 3 weapons to the server. Tier 3 weaponsmith. I don't see anything in there. I do apologize a bit if the stream has a bit of buffering. We seem to have just a slight speed issue here on the internet today. So I do apologize for that. We will be continuing on with the treasure hunt and then hopefully getting a little level group today. Alright, bottle, this thing, thread. Yeah. Some of these aren't treasure chests. Some of them are actually just supply crates. So they're not all treasure chests. They're not all chests. Alright, this is the bottom layer of the goblin cave. Once you drop down here, man, it's it. That's it. You're way in here now. You're deep. You gotta watch out for these goblins, man. These goblins are poopers. They get it all over your shoes. Poopers, man, I'm telling you. They're poopers. This is the chief's room. Sometimes he's up. If I come in here and he's up, I usually say something to the guild, or I say he's up. If anyone wants to form up a little snipe team, we'll go kill him. He's got a couple of cool drops. It's rumored he's got some sort of haste cloak. I've never seen it. But, you know, haste cloak is a haste cloak. So if we end up getting it one day, I'll let you know. Checking here for a treasure. I don't see one. Boop. Alright. Back to the tunnels. Now we're going to go through the iron rich area. It's a little tougher to mine some of the nodes. There are like little roamers, and there's big spiders and stuff in there. I want to peek in this room. I've never seen anything in this room, but I keep peeking in. I keep peeking in. I'm expecting one day to find like a treasure chest or something that just, you know, is rare. Still nothing. Still nothing in there. Doesn't it though? It looks like it goes to another wing. You're gonna try a rogue Jabba? Oh, I think you'll like it. I really enjoy it. There's not many rogues on the server. And the thing is they can't really solo much past like 10 or 12. They get really beat up towards that level range. Unless they're like highly equipped and you get, you know, a fat opener or something. But like fighting dark blues or something, you really can't do it much after 12. It's gonna be a group character pretty much. Powerful as they are and as cool of tools and stuff as they have, a gray wizard will just completely beat them up. No iron so far. People do come through here looking for iron, so you know, where it was a pretty good source, it is now less of a good source for iron down here. Because there's other rogues and stuff like me, and you can actually walk kind of plainly down here if you're high enough level. So there's actual higher level guys that just walk through here without even invisibility or anything. They just cruise through the whole place. So, yep, no iron, nothing, very little treasure. This place has been picked clean, man. The scavengers have come in, picked it clean. It's picked clean. Let's look back here. There is sort of a oddball chest sometimes over here in this room. We'll just go up real quick, take a quick peeky peek, see if it's there. Yeah, there it is. There it be. Supply crate. 1 Asherium bar, please. In case you're wondering about the crates, if you leave them full of stuff, they do despawn after. So after you've opened it and you leave, then it's, you know, it's huge. Yo, my God! Q coming in with the raid. Holy moly,
We're being raided. What?
yo, Q! Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I'm Orc Boy. We're playing a bit of Pantheon today. We're out there doing fun stuff. We're exploring. We're adventuring, gathering treasure, looking for a bit of experience as well today. So thank you so much for coming in and joining me. I see them big wogs out there. There, that's a good one for you. Come on in and settle in. We're gonna be having some fun. We just checked a few treasure chests, and then Q, dude, I gotta link up with you, man. I've got about probably like 3 or 4 chainmail patterns for you, dude. Chainmail. I know that the guys were saying your character is a armor smith, and so I'd like to hook you up, get you some of that chainmail crafting. I know you've been gathering some chainmail as well, so you might have a full suit. I'm not sure. You logging in? All right, let's do it, bro. I'll meet you over at Avelia as soon as I get out of this freaking cave, man. I'm in a cave. Doing a little spelunking. Isn't that an interesting word? Spelunk. Who come up with it? Who comes up with Spelunk, I wonder? I've always really enjoyed the bats in this cave. I feel like they add to the ambience of the cave. They do. They make it feels like an ecosystem. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like a living, breathing cave because of those bats, dude. They really add to it. You mean there's no mail system in the game? Correct, sir. We are on original, old school, vanilla game. No mailbox yet. Although they do plan on it. They want some sort of... They were actually... the dev stream yesterday, he was saying... they were actually talking about whether they're doing an auction system, whether it's going to be like a bazaar, and how that would impact the immersion of the player for the character, for one, and also the economy for two. So what he was saying was, when you have an auction house and you can walk over and bring up a list of everything that you can wear or whatever is being sold in a list format, it takes away a lot of mystery to items where you have to like, what's the stats and what's this and where did you get it, and you know what I mean? Like, it just robot sizes a lot of things, if that makes sense. You know, but then the whole bartering thing is pretty rough too, because people have to put in so much time and all this other stuff to it. What I was thinking would be cool, because they have a way of setting it up to where all accounts can log into servers, can move around, characters can move around. What if they had an auction server? Like, what if they had just like some big auction house server, auction room, and all characters from all kinds of servers were logging in and out of it, selling their wares. They'd come there, they would do their wares, and then they would like leave, go back to their home server and play the game. That'd be kind of cool and weird, huh? Is that him? He's all jumping. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Got him. He's trapped. He's trapped. What's up, dude? Woo! Q in the house. Look at him. All handsome. He's got his club. He's got his shield. That shield's been taking a beating, dude. You must have been fighting Ratmen in this shield. I can tell. There's ravage marks all over it. Let's go to the bank, dude. I got some recipes in there. I might have an extra piece of gear. But yeah, I have definitely found some armor smithing stuff. Hey, there's Suds. Look at him doing like teleporty things. Being a teleporter. What a teleporter, man. Alright, let's look here. I need to get bigger bank space too, if you can believe that. Bigger bank space. Here's one. Guardian's chain pauldron schematic. Shoulders, that's a nice one. Bracers. Boots. Boots. Gauntlets. Damn, I've been saving them up for you, Q. I've been saving them up. Same thing, another pair of Guardian's Chain boots. So I'll try to sell those. Woodworking. Dang, several pairs of Guardian's Chain boots. I've been a little busy on those chests. What's behind? Heavy scale pauldrons. Yeah, take the heavy scale pauldrons too, just in case you need something to skill up on. Dull iron bastard sword. Ooh, a dusty hat. Faded ringmail bracer. You could wear this one. Constitution, intellect. Oh yeah, rune carved hammer. That's a good one-hander for a for one of those. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me check over here. Yeah, that's it. That's all the cool paladin stuff I have. Some cool paladin stuff. Next level, dude, when I hit 24. When I hit 24, I got all these weapons I can make, dude. I got a couple of pole axes. I think the pole axe would be pretty cool. I do have a two-handed axe as well as two-handed sword schematics as well that I'll be crafting. So we can definitely hook you up with an even beefier two-hander. I'm really curious to see what those come out as. The pole arms is what I'm like absolutely curious about. Okay, Brigandine. Here, take these, and then I have one more for you. This bracer is pretty good. They're pretty common drop from the from that. You got the chain boots. Word. Faded ringmail bracer is pretty common drop from the ghosts where I fight stuff. So I might be able to secure a few pieces of those, but they usually kind of go out to the whole group. So you know. But every time I go to the ghosts, I usually end up with like a piece or two of some chainmail. Hey, thank you so much. Cheers for the bits, my friend. We are drinking coffee out of a leopard skin cup, dude. Coffee in style. A leopard skin cup. What bags? Alright, there you go, Q. You'll have some fun crafting those. Now that they've increased the amount of like nodes, amount of ore and stuff spawns that are out in the world, you should be able to gather up pretty quickly and easily a ton of metal for it. Hey, there's Elfo's healer. This guy rolls with us when we're in dungeons, man. Sometimes out of group too. He'll just be hanging out in the room, healing people, buffing them up, resin them. Enjoy, Q, and thank you again for supporting the stream here on Dude Boy Orc Boy, showing the love, sharing the community, hyping everyone up too. I appreciate that. I see you out there, baby. I know it. We'll have to do, if we ever can link up, you know, because our times are kind of off. But if we ever link up and do a collab, dude, I think it'd be wild. I think it'd be wild, man. We should organize like a level 1 naked run or something. A level 1 naked run. I think that'd be kind of fun. Get everyone in, you know what I mean? Get as many people in from chat as we can. All on level 1s, dude. I'm gonna take a quick trip through the Hobgoblin Caves. The mountain hobgoblins. We'll see if anything's there. And then we'll zip back to Halnir, maybe do another pass, and then I suppose we could head out to the plains or something. I really want to get a group going. I need EXP, man. EXP. Plains groups are pretty good. Like Wild Bloods and stuff like that are pretty good to grind. There's also a beach, and I don't want to get in trouble doing it, but there's one of the beaches, some of the mobs that have been converted from group mobs to normal mobs, the mobs are actually pretty bugged. Their output damage is like 0. And so you can just fight them. You can just like fight them for no reason, you know what I mean, and not even take any hits. I don't want to go do that or fight those, but if I can't find a group, I might go and fight those. It's not very many spawns of them. It's like 6 spawns of them. So you can fight them and beat them and do whatever, and then you have to wait for a respawn anyway. So it's still a time sink. It's still time to fight those, you know. Even if they don't attack. Don't tell anybody, man. Don't tell Jop on me. I haven't done it. I just know about it. I haven't done it. Well, y'all have fun. Time for you to head out, and remember, red makes things go faster. You are correct, sir. If you look over there, these orcs have looted a backhoe, and let me tell you, that red backhoe is the fastest backhoe you have ever seen go anywhere, dude. Fast AF. Oh! A treasure. Heavy scale bracers. But also moon lily petals, which is fantastic. I need oils from the lilies. Various lily oils are used in the weaponsmithing. And so you do need snow lilies. You also need moon lilies for tier 2, and you need frost lilies for tier 3. Luckily, I had acquired some frost lilies, and so I had a couple of stacks of them. I got it all converted to oil. So I got all my oil. Maple trees. We're definitely going to grab these real quick since we're here. I need to get some crates made. Some 16 slot crates for the bank. And so we're collecting some maple as well. Geeky Meerkat, how you doing, man? I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm glad you were able to stop by and hang for a second. It's awesome. They didn't make more node suds. What they ended up doing was they increased the cap on how many nodes could be up at a time. And so yeah, so that essentially does kind of make more nodes for the average miner. For the mining person, there are indeed more nodes around, just because the cap's been lifted on how many can be around. Check around here. Too bad. I do apologize for the buffering. I know there's probably a little buffering. You know, I did some speed checks this morning. Everything looked good. Fired up the stream. Got a little buffering, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry about that. One of those things, man. Country ass internet, dude. Country internet, bro. I miss living in the city. Just for the internet. Not the crime, not the other stuff. Just the internet. Alright, we're going to the Mountain Hobgoblin Cave. Those frickin' mountain hobgoblins. Those orcs back there looking really light, but you gotta boost those numbers up. You're not wrong, Bricks. I have currently, and you can't see them, but in front of me is about probably like 25 primed orcs that are ready for painting that I basically haven't painted yet. This guy is pretty cool. He's got a freaking power claw and a shooter. Check that out, dude. But yeah, I need to get painting. And I was gonna do some painting streams, man, and I did a few, but they weren't as fun for me as gaming. Gaming, for whatever reason, is like where I do more. You got your earring, dude? Let's go! Hell yeah! Fantastic. You love orcs. Just invested into Necrons and Dark Eldar. Ah, very cool, dude. Yeah, I fell in love with the orcs because of how like quirky and weird they were, and like the fact that a lot of the stuff that gets scratched build looks so cool, and it's all like junk and stuff that they scavenge, you know, and put together. Plus the fact that one of their magic powers is kind of like, just because they want something to work, it kind of will, you know what I mean? So they got that weird like psionic thing where they can like, it's almost like a force. It's almost like a Jedi force or something in a way. But it's also like a Forrest Gump kind of thing too, where it's just like, just because, you know, it'll work. It's a weird thing. Alright, let's look back here. Oh, there's a party, dude. Oh, you know what? I think they actually converted these from group mobs down to normal mobs. Let's see. Ah, he's back here collecting cotton. Hey, how you doing, Shazam? Look at dude. Shazam. Bro, this is the Sinbad Shazam. It's the Sinbad Shazam, dude. It's not a freaking different dimension. We really do exist. You know how they were saying Shazam was from a parallel universe or whatever? Because they said it never was filmed. Bullshit, dude. You can look it up. You could pay money to watch it. I know that. Where are all the traitors? Oh, Mjolnir Spartan. What's up, dude? Woo, there he is. That guy is the Valheim King, bro. You remember that dungeon we were building, dude? Mjolnir Spartan? Bro, we built a dungeon for other players to explore. And then we put it online. We like put it on one of the mod sites. The Valheim mod sites for people to download it. It's pretty cool. We ended up, dude, I want to say we ended up with over 1,000 downloads on the dungeon map, dude. over 1,000 downloads, bro. People tried it out. It was a cool inn. So it started off like this. You were supposed to make a new character. And then when you land at the stone, there's an inn sitting there. Like a cool inn. I spent like 2 or 3 streams building that fucking inn. And it was nice. It was a cool, cozy inn. It had a few little chests in there. It had like some basic weapons, some basic armor. It also had a little bit of basic food you could take into the dungeon. And so you come out of the inn, and then there's a dungeon sitting there, dude. You go through a big front gate, everything, and once you're in, it's like a labyrinth, dude. You're traveling around in there, exploring. I filled all the rooms up with crazy monsters and all kinds of stuff. I had people from the chat come in. I was hosting the map. People from the chat, like Molnir, came in, and he built a room. I was having people build like different rooms, different parts of the dungeon. Like, hey, I was throwing materials in a box, spawning materials in, and just throwing them in a box for them to build with. And they built half the dungeon, man. It was really cool. It was really cool. Thanks for the schematics. You have to bounce to wake up in 2 hours. See you soon. Yo, get some sleep, dude. Q. And thank you as well for stopping by, showing us some love. And we will see you on the next one, man. I'll see you later. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. I felt bad. I felt like saying goodbye was taking too long. Get to bed. Is this a maple tree? Well, I'll grab some apples. A large apple tree. I'll chop it. Speaking of freaking chopping apple trees, dude, I was watching Abraham Lincoln, dude. Vampire Hunter, bro. Have any of you guys seen this? Abraham Lincoln. Vampire Hunter, dude. I got a shot at it over the weekend, man. I watched it. Fucking hilarious, dude. And amazing. Not gonna lie. He was kicking ass, bro. I was with it. I was with him, dude. He was so heroic. It was so funny, dude. I don't know why, but he was so heroic, dude. Like, it's a legendary character, you know what I mean? Like, they turned Abe Lincoln into a legendary freaking vampire slayer, dude. He was fucking them up, too, dude. He was fucking kicking those guys' asses so bad, bro. Oh, I think that's the best part, is that he was such a badass, you know what I mean? He was literally a freaking ridiculously badass character. Man, what an amazing, good, ridiculous movie, for real. It's up there in the list for me now. The next one I'm gonna watch, and I saw it. It was compared to it was Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to see this one next. Hansel and Gretel, dude. Witch Hunters. I'm with it, dude. I want more of these kind of movies. You know what I mean? I know they have a Jack and the Giant Slayer, but it's kind of cheesy. It's like Sci-Fi Channel style. It's like a little older, so it's filmed kind of cheesy. I've seen that one, but it's still worth it. Still worth it to be in the genre. But what else could we do? What other movies could exist that we should have that follow that same premise? I feel like we should have like like Humpty Dumpty freaking, you know, like Chicken Slayer or something, right? There's like an outbreak of mutant chickens, dude, and you got to bring in Humpty to handle the business. Humpty Dumpty, Chicken Slayer. It'd be cool, dude. The only thing is like, as funny as these memes are, who's gonna like, no one's gonna film anything like that because they wouldn't spend the money on it. A Blade series, dude, that would be kind of cool though. I like Blade, and I did enjoy the whole story. Oh, look, a treasure chest, boys. See, dude, we'd be sneaking through hell and they're getting some chesties. Some chesties, bro. And once I get 24, I think well, maybe even 23, I'll be able to go through the Black Rose section pretty easily as well. That's a lot of treasure chests over there too. There's about 4 more over in that area. So that's a lot. You know what I mean? Can make my little pass through and get some chesties. You know, really what I'm mainly looking for is the weapon schematics so I can build weapons. But I'm enjoying some of the loot too. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like a gold fever. There's a bit of a gold fever element to it where I'm like, I go maniac over some chests. Nope, nothing there. Do 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 do. Check back here. And bingo, look. Woo! Mercenaries chain boots. Now, sometimes, and if I get lucky, this spider will be bugged. But I don't think he is right now. Nope, he's active. So I can't get into that wing. If that spider's bugged, which sometimes he does get bugged right here, then I can actually sneak my way up into the spider wing where there's another chest sitting there. And it's actually a better chest. It's like a higher tier chest too. So it's a good one. It's a real good one. But can't sneak past that big spider. He will munch my face off. Face muncher. I say we get a little grind group going, man. A grind group. Holy moly, this guy's level 28 already, Feldune. Sheesh. That's a high level, dude. Holy shit, dude. How did he get to 28? That's freaking ridiculous, dude. 28? Holy moly. Wow. 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 Just got a map fragment yourself. Ooh. So is Pantheon still in closed beta or is it released? Good question, Molnir Spartan. It is in early access. It's on Steam. It's on Steam for $40. A lot of people are playing it. About maybe 5,000 people are playing it across all the different servers and stuff. So it's pretty cool. I feel like it's pretty active. I think there's a lot of fun. There's a lot of people playing it in the community, in the EverQuest community. I would say most of the EverQuest streamers ended up on this server. This, ooh, there's a moon lily. We're definitely going to get that. Moon lily. Moon lilies are a little rarer. They only come out at night. And you need them for, you need the oil in weaponsmithing. all the tier 2 weapons require moon seed oil in the smelting process. So you gotta get it, you gotta stock it up, you gotta get it converted into oil by an alchemist, and then stock up, you know. It pretty much only takes 1 oil per weapon, so that's not bad. If you gather like 20-30 of them, you get them converted to oil, it should last you a while. You know, you should be able to make, you know, a lot with it. Moon seed oil comes from moon lilies and water. Moon lilies and water, that's it. Vendor bought water. And an alchemist can make it. It's 1 lily, 1 water, I think, for 1 oil. So it's actually pretty good. It's a good ratio. Once you get it all made up, it lasts a while. Like, I still have everything I've ever had made. I still have most of it made up because I've only crafted like maybe 10 weapons, you know. I would say the main frustration about the weapon crafting is that people, they want certain things. So they'll message you, you know, hey, do you have any wisdom hammers? You know what I mean? I'm looking for a wisdom hammer. Do you have anything with wisdom on it? And the way it really works is you get these schematics, and then they are just whatever they are. They are whatever they ask for. The way to determine the stat is whatever kind of silesium dust it takes, or whatever kind of rune it takes determines the stats that go into it. So you got to get all these copies of schematics to build all these different types of weapons. I kind of wish, and I think the way they had it before was a little better, where you had the schematic, and then you could put whatever gems you wanted into it, like whatever runes and whatever silesium you wanted in it to get whatever stats you wanted out of it. I think that was a little better, and the only reason I say that is because of it's from the request side. It's from the player request side. Because you're going to get messages from people on the server. They go, hey, I heard you're a weaponsmith. Yeah, I'm a weaponsmith. Oh, can you make me a sword that has strength? Or, you know, and then you got to like shuffle through your whole blueprints, and you say like, oh, I don't have one that has strength. And then they're like, oh, what the hell kind of weaponsmith are you? You piece of shit. You're like, fuck, dude. I just want to craft weapons. I think there's too many like individual schematics. I think there should be a main schematic, and then you could just throw whatever pieces in to give it the stats. I really do, because then you can fulfill more people's requests more readily, if that makes sense. I'll show you what I mean. So if you look in here, I've got all these pole axes: Skirmish Glaive, Defender's Gisarm, Myrmidon's Vulge, Keen Long Axe. You know what I mean? They're all 4 different pole arms, and I don't know what stats they have until I can see it, until I look at it more closely and see what silesiums and stuff it takes. And so when someone messages me and they're like, hey, I want an intellect sword or an intellect dagger. Can you make an intellect dagger? And I'm like, nah, you know, all I can make is a strength dagger or a dex dagger. And so the only reason I care is because it feels like there's a lot of turnaways. You know, when people come to me to get a weapon made, I feel like I'm turning away more people than I'm actually crafting for, if that makes sense. And if you've ever been like a vendor, or if you've ever been someone who sells something, you know, or makes something, and someone comes to you like, hey, I want the thing, and you're like, oh, sorry, dude, I don't have it, man. You know what I mean? It's like weird. You've got some stacks of moon lilies. Yeah, they're pretty valuable in the weapon crafting for weapon crafters. All right, look at this blasted bank, dude. Holy moly, how does this guy even live with this bank? I'm like a hoarder, dude. I feel like I'm like I've got a sickness, you know what I mean? This bank is so blasted. Suds, dude. Oh my god. The other day I was running through the field and I'm chopping down a walnut tree, dude. And I see Suds. I see him, dude. Over the next hill, dude. He's fighting a boar. And so I just casually say in chat while I'm chopping the tree, do you like nuts? Question mark. He sees it, dude. I see his character looking around for me, bro. I see his character like wiggling, like looking around, dude. And then he types into chat, bro. Only the salty ones, dude. Dude. I saw his character, bro. He was like turning and looking for my guy. I'm just chopping down a nut tree, asking him if he wants nuts, if he likes nuts. Holy fuck, dude. What a lunatic. The nut lover. There he is, bro. Holy shit, dude. Alright, way too much crap, dude. What? These are different? Rat caps? What is this? Apple nut stuffed mushrooms. Ooh. Charisma. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. All those potions, though. Holy moly. Probably have the most potions on the server. I definitely have the most climbing claws on the server. If I ever get somewhere where I can't climb to the top, bro. Way too many climbing claws. Way too many climbing claws. Here's that torn map frag. Black tea leaves. Combine those. We got carrots in 2 stacks. Let's combine those. Feathers, freaking crow feathers. I've never heard anybody asking for crow feathers, so not sure if I'm gonna keep those much longer. I got a low-level bow schematic. We could probably sell that. Oh. Alright. Close out all these. See if I can get. Let's go do a little purchasing. I'm gonna go to Avelia and see if I can get some of these bank boxes either made or just buy them flat out for gold. Bank boxes, man. I need some bank boxes. 16 slot. We want some 16 slotters.
Excuse me.
Yo, Spoon Bard.
Oh, excuse me.
Hello. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. We're streaming. We're having a good time. We're out in the wilds of Terminus doing dwarf things. Hopefully get an XP group. Maybe do some planes. Some wild bloods or something. There's a really good place in the Silent Plains. There's actually a really good place by the town, the central town. Humongous wild blood camp. Now they're not really dropping updated equipment or anything like that, but they've got a decent coin. It's like a Black Rose camp, really. They've got about the same coin per mob as a Black Rose camp, with they have like runes and stuff like that, but they don't have any drops that I've seen, like any rare drops or special drops. But it's coin and it's XP, so it is still very good. Like I said, there's a town and a bind like right next door, you know, so you're safe. You're safe out there to grind. There's treasure chests at the Wild Blood camps, so while you're grinding, you can get some tier 3 treasure chests. Sometimes they have drops in them. Refreshing water. Agua. I do like water. Usually have a coffee in the morning, right? Get up, have a coffee. But then I like to switch over to water. Have some water. It's funny because whenever you're kind of like real thirsty or whatever, you know, water is just so good. When you're thirsty. James 54, have you always been a morning person? Anytime you see you on is when you haven't gone to sleep yet. Yeah, I have. I always have, even as a kid. Like they never had trouble putting me to bed because I was already asleep. My mom always said that. We never had any trouble getting you to bed. You were already asleep. But if the sun goes down, dude, I'm done. Like that. But yeah, it's one of the reasons why I don't do well in the evening either, like streaming. Like I have a whole different, it's almost like a different personality, dude. Like I'm not energetic, I'm not excited, I don't want to like talk. In the evening I want to like veg and watch some TV, eat some dinner. You know, I might play some games or whatever, be on Discord or something, but if I try to stream in the evening, like I don't know. I can't keep the flow going. I got no drive. It's my time to like settle down. But I can in the morning. I could wake up and just go, you know, like if I wanted to change my time schedule, if I actually wanted to switch to say prime time streaming, right? I would have to change more than that. I would have to change my whole sleeping schedule too, because I would have to essentially wake up an hour before the stream And then I could have those energy levels and I could have that stuff at that time frame. But then I'd be like, my whole world would be completely changed, you know what I mean? And I've tried it before. I've tried to stream at prime time and just never really was into it. Let's go do a little auctioning. Let's go over here. We're gonna do a little auctioning. I hope to get some storage boxes. I need some more 16s. Maybe I can get rid of some of these cloth tailoring schematics that I have. Maybe I could buy some runes and some silesiums. I think I'll try for the boxes first though. I want to get the bank sorted out. I feel like it's real messy. I feel like my bank is real messy right now. Cluttered. Quite cluttered. And if my bank's cluttered, someone's gonna die. I'm just kidding.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Ah, frickin' Farquaad, get out of here. God. There's Farquaad again. Whee, jump over that guy. You need a second account just to have another bank. Dude, you're not wrong. Maybe I will get one. I could buy the game on Steam. I've seen a lot of people with second accounts, like little bank accounts and little buff characters. There's one guy that brings, he's got a, he's a monk, his main is a monk, but he actually has a cleric that he brings, and the cleric just kind of hangs out of group, hangs out, you know, like logged out or something like that, and then if we wipe, he pops in and resurrects. It's pretty cool. It's like a side character or whatever. Sometimes he will use it to heal in an emergency. Like if we're getting beat up real bad, he'll heal from out of the group. But it seems like a lot of work. You know, I've boxed in other games. I've boxed in EverQuest, and boxing is a lot of work, man. A lot of work. Sure is. See if we can get some storage boxes. Hey, 4Play, what's up? Hello, can I play a pure archer or will I have to do melee attacks? Ah, fantastic question. The ranger has a combination of ranged and melee abilities. You can use fully ranged attacks, like if you want to kick back and just shoot a bow, shoot a bow, shoot a bow. You absolutely can. You're going to have some cooldowns on your ranged abilities in between, so you may have to wait for those. What a lot of rangers do have is they have an ability that makes them spring forward. They do some melee, you know, a little bit, and then they spring backwards, and then they ranged. And they get a couple of buffs from doing this, so they really do like to do it because they get heavier attacks and stuff like that. But it's real cool to see him in action. One of our other ranger buddies is purely a kiter. He's mostly been soloing. He goes down and finds monsters and kites them around and shoots bow and stuff like that. So he's bow kiting. He likes doing that. There's a couple different play styles. But that thing, like I was saying, where they like spring forward and they do some melee and then they spring back and do some ranged, they actually get some buffs for doing those maneuvers in combat, and they end up getting like higher damage out of it, you know what I mean, from doing it. So when you're in the group format, you'll be doing a little bit of that. You would 100% have a shaman box. Those buffs are nice. You got 10 accounts logged in EQ right now. 6 are yours and 4 are the wife's. You want to try Pantheon, but it will be a tough to pull her away from EQ. Oh man, she probably would enjoy it, and it is very EverQuest-like. It feels a lot like EverQuest. You know, it's not it's like it's newer. You know, it's a newer style and whatnot, but it feels great. It feels great, dude. It plays so nice. It plays so nice and crispy. These graphics are phenomenal. You know, when you put it in perspective of like from EverQuest to something like this, oh, these graphics are great. The immersion is super high. And you still have to do things like you do on EverQuest. You've got to get into a group and you have to go and break your way into somewhere. And it's tough and challenging. And there's even better mechanics. Like the other day, we went to go raid the Goblin Temple in Wild's End. Okay. Wild's End's a pretty new zone. It just came out with the early access release, so no one knows much about it. And there's a Goblin Temple there. It's a dungeon, you know. So we decide to raid it. We bring like 3-4 groups, various levels. There's like a group of 20s. There's a couple of groups of, you know, level 8 and 9s, because the dungeon is level, you know, 15 or something. Well, anyway, we decided to raid it. So we're in there, we're raiding it, we're cruising around, killing stuff. Well, because we were in a raid and because we were killing the shit so fast, it was like hyper spawning the mobs back in. Like we only had like a minute or two to move around before there was respawns, you know. So it ramped up the spawn rate because of how quickly we were killing stuff. And we got overwhelmed a few times. We had a few wipes. There were mobs that did a knockback, and they would knock people back into other packs of mobs. And so we'd have like 20 goblins freaking going around. It was really cool though and fun. But it was cool to see that side of the mechanics too. The spawn rate thing can be increased based on like group sizes and like how fast stuff's dying, and you know, so it was pretty crazy, dude. Like the game adapts, dude, for what's happening where you are. Like that's wild, dude. Like that's some next level MMO shit. Pretty impressive, Pantheon. Pretty impressive with your next gen MMO. Our hats off to you. That's McQuaid, dude. That's the legacy of McQuaid right now, I feel like. Your Lord can't equip two-handed hammers? No, unfortunately not. They are more of a sword class, or maybe axes too. Yeah, it's pretty good, man. The mechanics in the game, the feel of the game, and the look and immersion of the game are all very high priority for me. And this one's meeting all those standards and more. It's you know, it's above and beyond for me. You know, a lot of people might not be interested in it, and that's fine. But I do feel like there's going to be a lot more. It's going to gain popularity, I think, even more than it is now, you know? Because what happens is these MMO guys come in here and they try it out, and then they're like, oh, this game is good. This game does feel good. Holy moly. Okay. You know, they get all excited. Okay, so it does actually feel good to play. It does. Steam is helping a lot. I think so too. Yep. I think so too. Next month when that PvP server launches, dude, that one's going to be big, dude. And I feel like there'll be several shards. It's going to be like, you know how like the big server right now, Black Moon, has like 3 shards or whatever, 4 shards? Bro, that PvP server is probably going to have like 5 fucking shards, dude. It's going to be packed, bro. It's going to be packed, dude. Oh my god. I'm doing a halfway rogue, and I'm not gonna use my normal name neither, dude. I'm gonna be kind of on a secret character. Like I'll be kicking it with my friends, you know what I mean, chatting with them. But I don't think I'm gonna stream PvP at all. I might do like some OBS recordings and do some YouTube vids out of it, something like that. But yeah. I was probably not gonna stream the PvP. Maybe, but I don't want the positive vibes to diminish on the stream. You know what I mean? So I kind of want to keep the PvP separate if I try it out when they launch. Hey, Cat in the house. Hello there. Oh my gosh. Woo. How are you? We were just discussing how Pantheon has announced they're going to open up a PvP server in January. And the sweaties are going to get together and do a little sweating, dude. We might even do a little offline, off-stream degenerate, you know, some little degen stuff. Cat. I might do a little degen stuff on the MMO, on the PvP. But for the most part, we're enjoying doing the PvE stuff. You know, the game is primarily a PvE game, and so I'm enjoying living and breathing the exploration side, the new raids and things as they come out will be real fun. But I do think that the PvP server will be a fun little adventure as well. Go over there and get a little cheeky with some buddies, you know. If you had PvP, you'd have bought the game already. It's been announced that they're putting out a server. Yep, January PvP server. I think it's gonna be packed, dude. I don't know if it's only gonna be one or if they'll have like several realms, but if they only have one realm, it's gonna be packed, dude. And they'll have all kinds of shards. It'll probably have like 4 or 5 shards, which is kind of cool. I like servers with shards. I do. Is this still Pantheon? Is super fun still? Yeah, I really like it. So my character, I've reached 22 on the rogue. It's my main character, and I played a couple of other characters like Paladin and Necromancer. I played a monk to level 10. So I played a bunch of variety when I was doing the testing on the test server. I had a lot of fun. The monk, the rogue is my main, so I'm pushing the levels on that. But I do think it's a lot of fun, and I've been enjoying it a lot. The main dev, his name is Japa. He comes on about 3 times a week on stream, and he tells about things that they have in the works and what they have planned, and he even hashes it out with the player base, like various ideas and what they think, and gets feedback right there on the spot. Sometimes he does fixes right there on the spot. People come in and tell him about something that's broken, and he'll like zip over there and just fix it like right then and there. So it's really cool. Like, I think the community's cool. It's a nice successor to EverQuest, which is where I got my start in MMOs back in '99, you know. And I've played a lot of MMOs, so I enjoy them. I'm an MMOer. I'm an MMO enjoyer at heart. Even if I play survival games or do role play or whatever else I do, you know, my main thing is MMOs, you know, all the way back from back then. And so this one's hitting all the levels because it is so old school in its principle, in its coreness, and it's not easy. They want it to be a bit of a harder game, right? It's more appealing to me. The adventure is funner, more thrilling. They're going from those beginning roots, but also touching on them, making them so good. That's really cool. They're so open to feedback. Exactly. I think so too. Well, I'm glad you came by today. Holy moly. I know I'm on very early all the time when I stream, but you know, in the evenings when I'm bopping around Twitch and I'm going around all the channels, it's always a fantastic pleasure to stop by yours and hang out for a bit, see what's going on. I played Warcraft for, you know, a good solid 6 years when it first came out, all the way up from beginning to from vanilla to the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. So I do have a passion for those expansions, and so it's nice. It's nice to have met some folks in the community there. Because when I do play it occasionally, I feel like I kind of belong. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've met enough people that I do feel like I belong. And so a lot of that has come from some of the warmer streamers, like Kat, you know. I get as much influence as from these folks as anywhere else, you know. Inspiration. Spoonbard says risk versus reward. Exactly, dude. Those hard areas have the best treasure. The hardest areas have the best treasure. Dude, if you're still here, Kat, frickin', I ran into Steno on the server. Big boy Steno. I was just out there on my enchanter alt looking for a group, and I get in one. Steno's in it. I said, hey, is this Steno from Kick? He goes, yeah. I said, oh my God. I said, it's Orc Boy, bro. So we linked up randomly. It's a small world, man. We just linked up randomly, organically on this Pantheon server. Hilariously. He played it for about a week. And so we kicked it. I think we kicked it like one more time. It was really cool. Big boy Steno. He's over on Kick now, doing the Kick thing. Let's see if I can get some of these bags. I want to get some of these maple boxes, man. Want to buy maple medium storage boxes. PST. I have coin and maple. Coin and maple. Come on, baby. I need some maple boxes, dude. Might be a little early to get some maple boxes made. We'll see. Suds, can you make maple boxes, dude? Bro. need some of those maple boxes for my storage. Sullivan says, hi stream. Arr, lady, aye, lad. They be restless in that stream. Keleven. I know exactly what it is. Keleven. Kevin got fired from Dunder Mifflin because he had a made-up number called Keleven, and he would just use it to like balance any budgets or anything that he had to do for the job. He was an accountant. Bro came in to get a warehouse job. The whole story behind that character, Kevin, is came in to get a warehouse job, and Michael put him in accounting. And then the dude proceeded to just like make up shit, and like, cause he's not an accountant, like you can tell he wasn't one, right? Bro just got an accounting job and was just making up the numbers, bro, for years. Hey, that DVD's hitting the corner, guys. What the hell? That's funny. I felt bad for him when he spilled the chili. I felt bad for the chili, like it was a waste of good chili. Is your chest 11? Is that you, Bashnir? Are you Keleven? Cheleven? That's lucky, dude. That's ironic that it also is an office joke for the character Kevin. Alright, man. Is that Kit? There she goes, dude. Little Kit. Well, we'll try to get some ash logs, or not ash, try to get some maple crates made if we can. But if not, then I'll just go look for a group, you know, go get some XP. Gotta get some of that XP, man. I'm so close to level 23. I'm very close. I guess I'll put away my my logs. Captain's log. Yeah, there's all my logs. I guess I'll just keep getting logs while I look for a group. But the more logs, the more essentially maple crates I can get made. I traded a guy the other day and he actually hooked it up kind of a lot. He was looking for some rogue weapons, and I was like, yeah, I got a few leftover pieces, dude. I said, can you make crates? You know, I'm looking for crates, and he said he could make them. So I said, I'll tell you what, dude, I will give you a rogue kit. A 4-piece good rogue kit for some crates. And he hooked it up. He actually did 10 crates for me. I gave him a little bit of maple to produce like a 1 extra crate. I gave him some extra maple I had. But he hooked it up, dude. 10 crates. It was a pretty good rogue kit. I think it was 2 pieces of leather armor that were really good and 2 weapons. So he definitely got hooked up on the rogue kit. The 10 freaking maple boxes was a big hookup for me as well from him. So pretty much a good win-win there on the trade. Let's just keep looking around for some maple trees. I think I found a chest in this ruins once, just sitting there. What I could do is I could make another pass through Halnir's, see if there's any chests up, and then for some reason AVP over by all the grizzly bears and stuff like that, there's a ton of maple out there. It's a ton. Here's one. Here's a maple. Let's go. Hey, Antiers, how you doing? You'll get some bank boxes going in Demeth if you need some. Ooh, okay, I'll come over there. Fantastic. I do. I need some bank boxes, man. I'll head that way. I'm going to make a quick pass through Halnir, and then I'll chop some maple down on the way to Demeth.
Not today.
Not today, Death. Not today. Yo! Now let me see if I can read this name. Tascati Polka? Tascati Polka? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream, friend. There's only one thing we say to death. Not today. Not today. One of my buddies, he's doing the permadeath, the Warcraft permadeath. His character perished, dude. Woo! That's a big one, man. It's so, I don't know what it is about me or why I can't do it or why I don't feel like I would like to do it, is the permadeath, dude. It's always been a different concept, I guess, for me. Since I've been gaming, I don't know, since I've been gaming since the early games, the permadeath thing is like so, I don't know. It's a cool experience, though. I could see how it's a cool experience. The mortality of it, you know what I mean? It's quite thrilling, quite thrilling. I mean, it feels, I mean, if anything, it feels more like Dungeons and Dragons than anything else that's going on. Do a quick little pass through here, see if there's any chesties up. A little chesty. Sometimes I pass through here during prime time, dude. It's packed. Groups everywhere. I love seeing it too. I love seeing this dungeon packed like that. Last night I was with the group. We ended up doing some of these bloodsick rats down there, the bottom. All those guys down there. See all those large Citharil crystals? Dude, there's a lot of them down there, those Citharil crystals. Also, they seem to have kind of respawned really quickly. So we cleared the whole bottom floor, mined out all the crystals, and then like even more crystals spawned back in while we were there, which is kind of unheard of. Usually the spawns take a long time, you know what I mean? And for these to pop back in while we were there is pretty fast. I would say pretty rapid. Alright, no chests. It's chestless in here right now. Okay, let's make our way to Demeth. Maybe we can get some bank boxes made, and then maybe we'll go grind, yo. Antiers. Maybe we'll go get a little. I like those wild bloods, dude. I'd be down to go crank out some more wild bloods. They seemed kind of easy and steady and pretty solid XP. Pretty darn good XP. Ooh, I'm gonna skin this bear. There's no need for it to go to waste, right? No need for the bear to go to waste. This could be a medium skin, which is it's a little better of a skin. I could farm them too. It's a tier 2, plus I am a leather worker as well. The only thing is that I unfortunately have not found many armor schematics. Yo, Veratheus. Hello. Oh, there's a clip, dude. Can you link the clip in the chat or no? You don't have to if you don't want to, but I never saw it. I never saw the clip. And so I wouldn't mind seeing it. It's got to be a pretty good clip, right? As far as exposure and for the guild and everything. You saw it on Q's? Word. Oh, I could look it up. If there's a clip, I know how to go to his thing and look it up. So it's all good. If I get curious to watch it, I could. All good. Did he look pretty defeated? Oh man, I don't want to see that. Now that I know that, I do not want to see it. I'm not watching it. Delete the VOD. Well, guess it's time to play Pantheon then. Fuck it. Come on in. Pantheon. It's time for Pantheon. Yeah, dude. Hit the bong, bro. Hits from the bong. All night long. Let me see your bong. That bong, ba-bong, bong, bong. Oh my god, dude. The bong song. That would be a good parody, I think. It would be a good parody. The Cisco bong song. A lot of ash trees out here today, but I'm not collecting ash. I'm looking for maple. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Maple. Sometimes there is, sometimes there's not. Oh boy, these guys are fighting a werewolf, dude. Look at these werewolf hunters. Kuros and Noble, a little two-man, bro. Look at these treasure hunters, bro. Treasure hunters. They are, huh? Treasure. That guy actually drops a pretty good necklace, that werewolf. I'm wearing one now. It's a 2 armor, 2 stamina necklace. Not bad. You know? It's a little treasure. I don't know if that, I think that's his common drop. He might have a rare that I've never seen, like a really good drop. Foreplay, what's up? Archery, have a pet for tank? Negative, my friend. No pet for tank. But they do get a small little scouting pet where you can like use it as your eyes and you can go look closely to places. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, no tank pet. So not quite like a hunter. Not like a hunter. More of a ranger. Archer. Pure archer. Well, that is your heal me macro say. Oh man, you don't want to see that healing macro, dude. Wait, so he sees that and he knows that it's me screaming at someone. Do you think I'm screaming? Oh my god. The healing macro, dude. Oh. Nah, it was for when we went to the raid. It says help. Joan of Arc is at 50%. Please heal me. Help. Joan of Arc is at 50%. Please heal me. It's because we were raiding, and because we have there's no raid interface for large raids. We had separate groups, kind of like old school EQ. So if you actually had to call out for a heal from outside the group, that was how we were doing it. But we never really used them. I never really used the macro while we were there. We raided the Goblin Temple. We took about 4 groups over there. Various groups between, level 20 down to we had a whole bunch of level 8s and 9s and stuff. Because it's kind of like the Goblin Caves. So it was fun, but we found out some interesting mechanics. The faster and faster you kill stuff, like in a big raid format, the hyper spawns the area, dude. So we were seeing 4-minute spawns on shit because of how quickly the whole raid force was moving through the dungeon and clearing stuff. It hyper spawned the place, dude. It was wild, bro. And we had a few wipes because these mobs knock back. They do some other stuff. We ended up with a few large packs of probably 10, 15 goblins, dude. Going wild on us, bro. Wild. So it was pretty fun. It was cool. There was a few people who got pretty upset. One guy was real upset. He was like, what's the purpose of doing the low level raid? And he was getting pissed, dude. He could hear in his voice. He was fucking pissed, dude. Because he died a few times and lost some XP and shit. And he was like, why are we here? But we were practicing. We were learning how to raid with one another. We were trying some things out. We learned about the spawning thing and, other stuff. So, I don't know. I think it was a good experience. It was good for us. Some people didn't like it. I don't know, man. Alright, Antirge, I got some maple loggies for you. Some maple loggies. Fuck yeah. I severely need these crates, dude. Oh, is there bigger ash ones, dude? I didn't know that. I will want ash ones. Let me see. I've got a little bit of ash, so let's do this. Let's do a mix if we can, and then I'll start getting more ash for later. Let me see. Trade and tiers. Let's see. Some ash. Oh shit. Damn, are these 16 slaughters? Holy fuck, these are 18s. My god. These are so big. I didn't even know they were this big. That's amazing. Wow. Maple lidded storage box, 18s. Woo! And then apparently there's an ash box as well. So now that I know there's an ash box, I will probably start collecting much more ash. Oh, these are the ones. These are actually the ash box. Okay. So it's a maple lidded box, but it's the primary box is made of ash. Alright. Maybe we get a Wild Blood group going again, dude. I think the Wild Blood was pretty good. It was quite easy. I feel like they were kind of easy, you know? And they were good XP. We can crank some grind. We can crank a little grind. I'm not going to sort out the bank right now, because I'm just going to keep moving, but I got 5 of those boxes in there. I'm going to gather more mats to get more. We're going to ramp this bank up, dude. This bank is going to go to the next level. Let's see if I can recruit Grozbach here. Antier just down. Let's see if I can get us a tank. See if I can get that guy to tank. In the meantime, I'm going back logging. I'll keep looking for more. See if we can get a solid group going. Wonder what Walnut goes to? So far I've only seen nuts out of it. And feathers, nuts and feathers. No wood, unfortunately. But there is cedar. I think that's, you might be thinking cedar. That's the one in the Arctic. That's like a tier 3 wood. Alright, we're going logging for a while we try to put this group together. Actually, hold on. Let me see something. Alright. Walnut tree. I don't know. Do I want to mine it? Yeah, I guess so. This is how I mine for wood, Veratheus. I mine for wood. No wood, just nuts. We're still doing pretty good smoke free, even though I did smoke a joint yesterday, because I still have a little bit of herb left, so I'm just smoking it up. But I had a joint yesterday. But we're almost there, man. We're slowly going smoke free. I'm trying to vape a little bit to get away from all the smoke, all the carbon, all the toxic stuff. And then I'm just gonna kick the habit, dude. Get rid of it all. I kick the habit, shed my skin. Alright, we're getting a little ash here. We're going to keep foraging a bit. If I can find us a nice tank, then we'll be going out to the plains and grinding, leveling up. You do any nicotine or just THC? Nicotine too, man, unfortunately. So I had smoked for about 20 years of my life, tobacco. And I actually kicked the habit for about 4 or 5 years and then started up again. And so we're just trying to get back off it. Trying to get back off, man. And the starting up again was it was stupid to do. Very stupid to do. Cutting smoking chew was one of the best things you ever did. Ah, yeah, Vashner. It's a temptation all the time, man. You know, I'd be sitting in traffic and I'd be a couple cars behind someone smoking a cigarette. And I would smell their cigarette, dude. A few cars back. So, you know. The addiction's always there. The craving's always going to come and hit. So it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Yeah, it can be very challenging. Your brother grows, you don't smoke, but you love the gummies he gives out. Dude, I enjoyed the gummies as well. I've had a few packs of gummies because sometimes I go to the dispensary or whatever, and you know, you buy a little herb or buy whatever you're buying, and they'll give you some gummies or something too. Hey, have a free pack of gummies, you know. But I really enjoyed having a gummy or two before bed. And I would just kind of watch some TV. And the gummy would kick in, dude. And I'd just freaking sleep all night, man. Solid. It was nice. They were nice. Oh no, this bear's gonna attack me. I just chopped down his favorite tree. I should probably get some veggies as well, since I'm gonna I will be needing some foods made soon. I'm getting low on some of my common foods that I make and use. I use Fox in the Hen House, which is a plus hit rating food. It's quite nice. It's quite nice to help land some of those hits. So that's kind of my primary food. But if I get into a really good group and we're deep in a dungeon, something like that, I'll eat some crit food to help with the damage. So I'm not opposed to alternative foods. But I still find that the hit food itself is the one I use the most. Also, you guys, I got a really good dagger, an epic dagger almost. A pretty good dagger. From the spider boss, from the spider queen in Halnir's, actually. It's a pretty good blade. It's sought after as well. A lot of people want it. including warriors and stuff too. But 9 damage, 2.3 delay, 1 strength, 2 dex, 3 poison, plus 18 hit rating. And apparently the dagger seems to whisper softly as if speaking to you. It's a fang, dude. It's a freaking gnarly fang. It's not unique either, so technically a rogue could get 2 of them. But I don't know, you know, I don't think it'd be viable to have 2 of them. The offhander would be nice. I mean, it would be viable to have 2, but for the stats alone, offhander wouldn't be doing as much as the main. Those earrings, you're right about that, Calderdag. The earring is pretty important. I guess I could go look over there and see if anyone's camping it. I'm really more interested in getting the XP group today, though. Gotta push that XP, man. I'm so close to 24. And once I hit 24, I have a whole bag full of weapon schematics that I can craft. You know what I mean? Tier 3 weapons, dude. Like, big weapons. And if I can get these things pumped out, that means the damage goes up for everyone I usually group with, which means shit dies faster, XP flows faster, that kind of thing. So I'm really prioritizing these weapons. They're a big priority for me right now. And the guild, I would think, too. Yep. There's some other people who are higher level. There might even be another weaponsmith out there that can craft them, whereas I can't even craft them yet. But I don't think there's another weaponsmith out there that has as many weapons as I do. I could be wrong. It could be a sweaty or 2 out there. I don't think so, dude. Because this whole bottom 2 rows are tier 3 weapons that require skill 72. I mean, this is a lot, dude. Spears, axes, pole arms, 2-handed swords. And even these, I've got some like these are about 2.5s. I got battle blade, a couple of great swords, you know. So even these ones are still pretty high tiered. I don't know. But I know I got a lot. And I know I'm down to craft. So probably not, huh? You know someone that can make T3, but that's a lot of weapons. Yeah, dude, it is, bro. And that's because we've been going and getting the chests. If I wasn't such a freaking chest hound, I wouldn't even have them. But, you know, between Logan and I going like maniacs on these chests, we found so many schematics, you know what I mean? It's a lot of schematics, dude. You'd love those on your Dire Lord, Paladin, and Warrior. Let's go. Yeah, dude, I'll craft them up. Really what it comes down to is the iron, for one. We got to get more iron, essentially, because they are iron equipment. And then Silesium, dusts, and runes, dude. Because the rest of the parts you buy from the supplier. So Silesium, dusts, and runes of various types is really all it is. Oh man, it's getting dark. Nighttime falls. Whoo. Apple tree. Apple tree. See more. I see a lot of ash, so I'm pretty happy with the amount of ash that's out here. But not a lot of maple. I'll have to find another maple hotspot. I think I know where one is. I think I know where a maple hotspot is. But yeah, we've been in serious need of storage, and this is going to help out a lot. Tremendous. Do you know anyone who's made T3 armor yet? No, unfortunately not. And so here's what I'm thinking. The T3 weapon schematics are being found in the tier 3 chests, okay? But no armor schematics at all have come out of them. So I'm thinking they're on the named and the rares and the bosses of the tier 3 areas. That's what I think. So we're gonna actually have to fight shit to get the fucking stuff, which makes sense of why the weapons would be in the chests, so that you at least have the weaponry to attack the stuff that's gonna drop the armor patterns. You know what I mean? Yeah, and armor is such a big boost. Like, the weapons are a big boost too, but you're only wearing one, right? Or two at the most part. Whereas when you start getting the armor sets out there, people are wearing full suits of it. So I could see them holding it back a little bit and putting it behind stuff that you have to fight and kill before you can get it, before you can get some. Of the 3 tanks, which are you enjoying the most? From a rogue perspective, I've played a little bit of paladin, but I haven't really tanked. I've soloed. But from a rogue perspective, I'm kind of enjoying these warrior tanks the most. They have the banners that they put down that effectively is like a totem or something. You know, it boosts up the whole party. And one of the banners that they use a lot is the melee damage one. And so as a rogue, I'm like, ooh, yeah, melee damage, you know, let's juice it up. But I've noticed that those heavy melee groups where there's a warrior dropping that banner go hard, dude. They kill stuff so fast. It's like a freaking Wind Fury totem or something, dude. You know what I mean? Is there an in-game parser to see how you're doing? There's not an in-game one, unfortunately, James. But there is people who have an external one that they're using. So people are indeed parsing. They're absolutely parsing. I don't have one. I haven't really been keeping track of it. And so I don't even know what kind of damage my rogue does. Sometimes I have to do like utility rotations as well. I might be assigned, 2 debuffs or something, or, various other stuff. And so I'll have to like lower some damage to do those. But when I'm doing pure damage, I'm doing pretty good, I think. I mean, I'm doing all my abilities in succession the way you're supposed to. So my rotation I think is pretty solid. If I'm going for pure damage, pure DPS, I will get some bleeds up, some poisons up. Like, I'll get upwards of like 3 or 4 bleeds and poisons all up, those are like dots really. So I'm doing my melee, all my ability hits, as well as all those dots are ticking. All those bleeds and poisons. Hey, there they go. These guys are getting down, huh? The party of adventurers. Ooh, Buffy's. Pally Dan, there he goes. Pally Dan in the house. Woo! Oh my god, I've just been blasted with light. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. We'll do a quick pass through Halnir's. Check the chests, and then maybe I'll head, I don't know, somewhere. We'll figure something out. Might chop some more wood. Holy shit, it got dark. We'll do a quick pass through here, see if there's anything going on. And then hopefully we can get a grind group going soon. Do a little grinding. Grinder. I'm a grinder. I'm real eager to get to 24. I'm so eager to get to 24. Igor? Yeah. Igor. I'm a real Igor over here. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Where be the treasure? Nyar. We find it sometimes. Sometimes there's no treasure. But we'll check. But always check. Nope, nothing. Nothing. Too bad this guy isn't bugged up, dude. Sometimes he gets all like bugged right there, and he stands there. And if he gets bugged, I can actually sneak up into the spider wing and get. There's usually one more box I can get to. And it's a pretty juicy one too. But if he's not, if he doesn't get all jacked up like that, then I can't sneak by him. I can't sneak by him when he's active. Getting pretty close to where I could, though. I might be able to sneak by him, actually. Shouldn't say I can't do it, because I have Shadow Step. There's some things that can get me past without getting the aggro. So let's say, for example, let's say this is the same spider, right? You know, all I have to do is Shadow Step past him, and then we're good, you know what I mean? And so I could get cheeky and get through there for that chest. But also, if I get seen and caught, then I'm dead, so it's a loss. It's a little bit of a loss. Oh! You thought that thing freezes my face when it happens, huh? Dude, I actually do it manually. I freeze my own face. I freeze my own face, bro. What's up, dude? Should we make a pass through? Check on some chesties? I was trying to get a little EXP group formed up here, but we'll have to see if we can get a tank. A tanky spanky. You got an hour? Let's do it, dude. Let's see if there's any chesties out there. Go out to the plains and find some chests. Yeah, I was looking to grind. I want to get in there. I want to grind. I'm almost 23. I'm like, I couldn't push any longer. I was getting exhausted last night, but I was so close to dinging. And I just couldn't push, dude. I was like, no, I gotta get some sleep. I want to get up. I want to fire up the stream. You know, I'm scheduled. Tuesday's scheduled. Hey, Baron Nuts and Bolts. What's up? Good morning. You still have a schematic? Word, dude. Hell yeah. I think we've been doing pretty good. I made some monk knuckles last night. They're really freaking good. So I ended up getting a pair of monk knucks made up, 3 pairs actually, and gave them out to 3 monks. So those are pretty good. Like I said, if I can just get this one last level, I'm almost 23, right? But if I can get to 24, then it's on, dude. We're going to be crafting some really major weapons. And when I was in a dungeon group last night, we went down into the bloodsick infested area of the rats, and there was a whole lot of iron in there. The group was kind enough to allow me to get a lot of that iron, so I'll be able to use it forward towards a bunch of weapons. And these are good weapons, boys. The knuckles I produced they're actually considered like a high tier 2, so they weren't even considered a tier 3, and they're phenomenal monk weapons. They're just like absolutely disgusting. So I'm only imagining what these next weapons are going to be like. Shoot you a YouTube video on Discord shows you how to get the really amazing ring from the Ghost Quest in Throne Fast. Ah, yeah, I do want to check that out actually. Thank you. Hell yeah, appreciate that. Alright. We're going on a treasure hunt. But if we find a tank, we're also going to try and put together a wild blood group. We got Antirg is willing to be the healer. And so as long as we get a tank, we can actually get a wild blood group going. Do some grinding. A little grinding. Talking about the one on the island. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I got the map for the map quest as well, which also gives you a tier 3 weapon as the end result. So I might do that weapon. There's like some, I think there's a blunt weapon and that blunt weapon, dude. You need to get a 1-hand blunt and a 2-hand blunt. No, I'm just kidding. It's on the Shalazam. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. But I'll be really happy when the plains get populated with harvestable nodes. Like, I don't know if they're going to do Asherite and iron and copper and stuff. I think they would. But then also, maybe some wood out there and some berries, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe they have a whole new set. I would like to explore some of these spires as well. These interesting stone spires. I kind of want to climb a bunch of them, dude. Climber. Climber. We could go mountain climbing. Spire climbing. That'd be pretty fun. I wonder if there's any treasures up on them. There could be some treasures, dudes. Also, there has been random treasure boxes by the bottoms of some of these spires too. So this is actually an okay place to check for treasure chests. There, so far I know of one by a spire that's just sitting at the bottom of one, and then one by the beach. Sometimes there's a chest on the beach, like a flotsam or something that washed ashore. I like the idea of like a flotsam that's washed ashore. You know what I mean? Shadow Step is a really cool ability, but occasionally it'll clip you through something, you get stuck. Sometimes you'll even like fall into the world with it. So like using it on hills and stuff like this is a bit risky. It happened to me yesterday where I ended up like falling in the world, and I actually took some fall damage when I fell in the world. And then I ended up in like a little pocket of like where I was under the world but on top of some water or something, and I was getting swimming skill and everything down there. It was weird, but I ended up stucking out. You know, I had to stuck out. I couldn't really like wiggle my way out or anything. Oh yeah. We get some, look for some chests, and then I don't know. Hopefully we get a grind group, because I want to grind. I want to grind. Shadow Step. They used to have no cost, but now it costs 1 opportunity. So you can only get about 5-6 shadow steps in a row before you kind of let that regenerate back up. It's still not bad. It's still pretty cool. I'm glad it is the way it is. You know, I knew it was going to get nerfed. Like when I first saw that it was 0 cost and we were just zipping around the world forever, I was like, oh, this is going to get nerfed. So I really didn't want to get like too used to using it like that, or like too dependent on the pre-nerf Shadow Step. Because I knew that nerf was coming, dude. I'm gonna check some wild blood camps while we're out here. And we'll check the big camp as well, the big bandit camp, for some chesties. Once we trigger off a few chests, We'll get more spawned as well, probably. Ah, there we are. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. We're just looking for some treasures. Some treasure chesties. I don't see any in this camp. But you gotta look close because there's a lot of clutter. There's a lot of rubble. Not rubble, but they have a lot of clutter here. A lot of barrels and crates and things. So you gotta look close. Ooh-wee. Sucks when these guys detect you, dude, especially the wizards. Oh my god. They'll 3-shot you with some nukes, or like 2-shot you. You'll be like, oh no, I've aggroed one, and then you'll take a nuke, and then you'll be like, oh, I'm running away, and then the second nuke will just obliterate you. Dude, Logan, when we start our PvP characters, bro, I was thinking I'm going to be a halfling, so we'll be in Wild End. I don't know what you're going to be, but, ooh, I found one chest, Wild Bloods. I think we could get to like level 9 or 10 or something, and we can probably get these. Like we could do these. Wait, I'm not sure if I found a chest. It's not. There is one there sometimes, but it's not. Alright. Sometimes there is one there. This camp might have another one though. Just wizards everywhere, I know. No chests here either. That camp usually has 2, so I'm surprised there wasn't one. We'll come look, we'll keep looking. Yeah, dude. I was talking to some people about the PvP server. It sounds like there's some interest in it. And if they only launch one server, it's going to have several shards, dude. It's going to be populated. So there's going to be a bunch of shards. We can actually switch from shard to shard, getting even more chests if that's the case. If they go with if that is the case, I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be a big, heavy populated one. It's gonna be so populated. There's definitely gonna be shards, and shards is more chests. You know what I mean? Like we can just switch shards and go check. We can go to the big camp, pop chests, switch shards, pop chests, switch shards, pop chests, depending on how many shards. If it's anything like Black Moon server, it's going to be like 3 or 4 shards, dude. Oh, here's those mountain goats. Dark blues. Mountain goats and yellow mane grizzlies would be pretty decent for a small group to fight. If there's enough of them, you know what I mean? Alright, looks like we're gonna check red tents next. I don't know, man. It's getting pretty sparse out here. Pretty sparse. Let's see, where the hell am I? Oh shit, I just zoned somewhere. Ah, we're in the mountains between AVP and plains. PvP is trash in games. I, to this day, do not understand why people like PvP. I think they get a lot more out of it when they're in a group with their buddies and there's kind of a little battle going on. You know, sometimes you get beat, sometimes you beat them. People get excited, you know. Screaming and yelling on Discord, get him, get him, get him. Oh, stop that guy. Snare, snare, snare. It depends on the game. Not seeing any red tents either. Dang, this place is wiped out. Wipe them out. All of them. Frickin' Emperor Palpatine vision. Sneaking around. Ooh, we got some werewolves, man. Some of the models in here are still yet to be filled out. My thought is that there's probably a werewolf model or something that just hasn't been loaded up onto some of these, like these brutes, for example. They are werewolves, they just don't look like them right now. So they're gonna have to get in, put those on. I hope we get a patch soon. I thought we were gonna get one yesterday. Usually we get one after the Joppa stream. There's oftentimes a patch or something that goes in, but maybe we'll get one today or something. Because he was on yesterday for a while, Mr. Joppa. Ah, shit. I don't even know where I am anymore. I'm lost. I'm lost! Open world PvP is different kind of a beast. Yeah, dude. No arena stuff, you're right. No arena, no battleground, just frickin' just getting deep. The rogue's gonna be pretty interesting, dude. I'll probably, you know, be pretty weak too for certain aspects, but the sneaking around will be pretty cool. And there's probably gonna be some other rogues, dude, like ones that are even much better than me. I wouldn't necessarily consider myself like the best rogue or anything. You know, I've played some rogues before in some other games, so I'm kind of familiar with it. I've gotten the hang of these abilities, and some keybinds and stuff are nicely placed. So, I mean, I'm ready to be out there. But there's gonna be some sweatier rogues, dude. The sweaties will come out from different servers. Sweat lords. Can other players see you sneaking on the PvP? How would that work with the perception system? I think when they're higher level, yeah, they can see you. But no, like if they're around the same level range as you, it's pretty dang solidly invisible. But if you're in a group with someone, you know, obviously your teammate can see you pretty easily. But it's pretty darn near very invisible. I've never seen another rogue that's gone stealth that I'm not in a group with. I've never like seen them like walking around or crawling around or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure that it's full-blown invisibility. But you're right, there could be something for perception. Now, here's the only thing is the devs said they were not planning on doing any balancing at all for PvP. Like whatever works, however it works, is how it's going to be. And that's that. You know what I mean? So it's pretty much how their stance is on it. Because the game is more primarily a PvE game for PvE players. And whether or not they have this like one PvP server or not isn't going to affect their main goals or anything like that. You know what I mean? We'll come zip this way a little bit. There's a few more wild blood camps that I can investigate. Yeah, it's pretty slim out here, man. Slim, shady. It's a little bit slim and it's a little bit shady. I'm not seeing any freaking chests out here today, man. We need a server reboot. Server reboot. It is quite pretty out here. It'll be nice when there's plants and harvestable trees and all kinds of cool stuff out here. And I think they are planning on making a pass through here. They've done several one passes lately into some of these areas. And so I know we're going to get another pass soon enough with some harvestables. You know, I think what it is right now they don't want this place to be an alternative place to gather up all those tier 3 materials, since the tier 3 materials are kind of like the more powerful materials right now. They still want people to go to like Hangor and stuff like that to get them, or deep down into Halnirs, that kind of thing. You know, you still gotta go to the hard areas before you can get the juicy stuff. And I can agree with that. Like, you know, if this place was loaded full of those resources, then no one would go to the other places. They'd just come here. As those guys try to develop the game and do things to make the game cool, you gotta always kind of like, not counteract the sweaties, but there's a little sweatiness that you gotta like counteract, you know. Ooh, silken treaders, yay. Parrying hatchet, frostberries. I'm glad I got a pair of those silken treaders because I actually wanted to give those to my enchanter at some point. And we'd gotten a few pairs of them. But those are definitely going over on the enchanter. Whoo, and a new axe. My axe. Arr, my axe. Parrying hatchet. Let's bring it down here. Let's go like this. Bring these spears over here. Bring the hatchet here. We're probably going to have to go up one on this, because I'm actually starting to get quite full of tier 3 schematics. We're getting quite full of the T3s, and that's a good thing, because we're fitting to be crafting these mugs up, bro. Here, let's slide all these up. Give myself another slot down in the bottom. That's a two-handed spear. So these are all two-handers. These are all one-handers up here. We got Spiritist Mace. If I was going to assume anything, this Spiritist Mace probably is a Wisdom Mace. And there's been people asking for Wisdom Weapon. That's the one thing about being a weaponsmith and having all these different schematics for all the different stats. It kind of sucks because the people who want the stuff made, they're going to hit you up. Hey, I heard you can make weapons. Yeah, I can make weapons. Oh, okay. Ooh, another chest. Oh, yeah, I can make weapons. Oh, okay. You know, and they'll flat out say like, can you make a wisdom axe, or can you make a int dagger? You know, and I'm rifling through all my schematics, and I'm like, oh, you know, no, I don't have that, or I don't have this. You know, so it's kind of frustrating a little bit, because you're telling people no a lot. No, I can't do that. No, I can't do this. You know what I mean? And so it's like that's kind of sucky. You know, I don't want to be telling people no all the time. And I think there was an older system where yo, Mad Gamer riding in on a tugboat. The older system was like you had the shell of the item that you were gonna craft, like a bronze two-handed sword, and then you could pop in whatever rune and whatever Silesium you wanted for the actual piece. And so you were like kind of customing, and that way you can fill these orders when someone hits you up. hey, do you have a dex axe? Or hey, do you have a agility sword? Right? So that's what I'm saying, because people are going to ask you for the stats that they want. And if you don't have the full-blown schematic for it, then you're like, oh no, sorry, I can't craft you one of those, or I can't craft that. And that's a weird feeling as the crafter itself to say no to craft requests. You know what I mean? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Oh, sorry, but all I have is an agility axe. Do you want one of those? No, no thanks. No thanks. I'm looking for wisdom. Yep, I'm on the way. Just doing a last little check here. Nothing, nothing. Alright. Okay, Swag's gotta go. So let's go link up with him. He does have an axe schematic for me. So let's do it. We'll do that. I'll check the red tents as well, just in case there is one there. You never know, because we may have just popped one too. Because I just got 2 chests, so that means 2 chests somewhere else in the land have probably popped. If that makes sense. I think he said he's at this camp here. Werewolves. Yeah, we've been finding them in weird little batches of 3. So we're thinking that, you know, when you start opening them up, other ones keep popping up, you know, that we know about. And so I'm thinking that the way it works is there's probably a total. There can only be like so many up at a given time in the zone. That makes sense, you know. That's a pretty standard box or crate mechanic, really. Then
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
$90G, dang. Yo, totally not McJiggles. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I got some gold in here. 94 G's. We got a little gold in the bank, man. Little gold. I was fighting ghosts yesterday, and ghosts drop about 30 silver a pop for the whole group. So each person gets 30 silver. Roughly each ghost, so it definitely adds up. And then also we were fighting this one monk named guy who actually drops 5 gold per character when you slay him. So, and he's on like a 12-minute spawn or something like that. You go down there and frickin' fight him a bunch of times. You'll make some gold. You'll make some gold. Logan. Oh, Logan. Where is he? There he is. Look at him bouncing around. Boing, boing, boing. Ah, thank you, my friend. I'm going to go quickly check the reds again. And get like a close look at them, see if there's anything there. I know you got to run out soon, so we'll just quickly look. Gonna camp there, you'll be back in 30? Word, dude. Alright, so I'll have a quick peeky poo, take a look. See if anything is there. And he'll be back in like 30. So if there is some stuff there, then we'll get it in like 30 minutes. Unless someone else comes and gets it. Ghosts, tough. They can be pretty tough, Davey. Have some mechanics. They have a lot of abilities that have to be interrupted. So, and they have certain abilities that can only be interrupted certain ways. For example, some abilities can only be interrupted by stuns, for example. And so on the soldiers is a good example of this. They have an ability they'll cast called Shield Wall. Makes them real tough. Real tough. And so in order to avoid them being big old thick tank boys, we interrupt the Shield Wall ability when they're using it. Now sometimes it'll be iron-willed, which means you cannot stun them. They're immune to it. So sometimes they are immune to it, and you just got to tank through it and fight through it. There's other ones, like there's some wizards that do some nasty AoE thing. There's a bunch of crazy mobs in there, crazy effects. But if you can figure them all out and you can interrupt them all, really, pretty much just interrupt everything and you'll be fine. But if you can do it, you get your group in there. It's really high XP. It's really good gold, and it's also fantastic drops. They've got lots and lots and lots of really good high quality random chainmail drops. Lots and lots of good, really high quality weapons that you can get from the camp. Yeah, nothing here. This one's pretty empty too. So my bet is probably over by the Wild Bloods there's going to be some more chests. Yeah, ghosts are quite nice. They'll definitely get you geared up. One of the better ways to progress, I think, would be start off with rats, get the armor and stuff from there. Go from there to the Black Rose. You'll start getting some chainmail. You can gear up your tanks and everything else. And then from Black Rose, work your way into spiders/ghosts. Get some levels. The ghosts will be really good loot for a while. You'll be able to get, people are going to want to get the loot and like give it to their alts and all kinds of stuff. So it's a real good hub for gearing up. They do spawn pretty quick, and the area can support like 2 or 3 groups down in those crypts, you know. But there's other creatures as well besides the ghosts. There's like cryptlings. Some of them are ice, some of them are fire. They can be pretty tough. The ice one does an AoE ice storm thing. It like freezes the whole party, and that can really screw it up. Like the healer won't be able to heal during it. You know, everybody's like frozen, and so that will kill the tank sometimes if you don't get that interrupted. Just for the simple fact that the tank can't be healed while everyone's frozen and he's getting whooped on. So, you know. Does currency have weight in the game? You remember EQ, the same mobs dropping hundreds of silver. They were good to farm, but then you would be encumbered. I'm not sure if coin weighs, but I know everything else does. And so you do end up encumbered quite often. Well below average. Hello, friend. They got dinosaurs too, look like? Yeah, like some Diplodosauruses. Yeah, Diplos. They're definitely in the Diplo variety. We interrupt this program with a message for the orcs.
We're being attacked!
Yo, Matt Gamer, dude. I'm glad to see you out there. I hope you're having a good day today. Hope the kids are doing well. It's a beautiful Tuesday. I'd like to get into a group, man. XP grind. Gotta get some grindage going. I want to grind. I want to grind. Yeah. Gotta get some levels, man. Some EXP. EQ ended up taking out the coin weight pretty early on, like a few expansions in. Yeah. It gave you a reason to actually deposit the coin though, so that was kind of cool. Having a deposit box and everything was pretty nice, you know. And I actually deposit on here. Like whenever I go and pass through by the bank, I actually do deposit. Alright, well I didn't see any more chests. We found the ones over there, the two at that one camp. So that was pretty cool. Got a pair of slippers, got some other schematics. Yeah, so pretty cool, pretty cool. Tactician's Volge. Another pole arm. We got a lot of pole arms here, dude. And that's what I'm saying. Like, why have 8 pole arms that you can make? Like, yeah, I can make the skirmish glaive. Oh, I can make the defender's guisarm. Oh, I can make the Myrmidian's Valge. Oh, the keen long axe. Absolutely, I got you. You know. Because when people message me for a weapon, they're just like, hey, I need a wisdom hammer. Can you make that? Or, hey, I need an intellect dagger. Can you make that? They don't care about the name of it or whatever else. They just want whatever the stat is that they're looking for. So that's how they're going to ask you for it as the crafter. And it's not my favorite thing to say, like, no, I can't make this, or no, I can't craft that. I don't like that feeling, actually. Alright. Well, we searched the plains for a little bit there. Let's go back into LFG mode. 22 Rogue, LFG. Who wants to grind? Question mark. Down. I'm down for plains, animals, HC, frickin' whatever, man. Anything. Anything and everything. Hell yeah. How do you get a schematic bag? Oh, you start off with it. It's always in your inventory. When you go over to the professions tab here, the schematic bag is just here. So everyone has one. Yep, we all have it. I don't know if you can get it bigger or not, but it seems pretty big. Hey, Hallow B1, what's up? You just need to make one of each and store their info in a TXT. That way you know which one has the dex on it. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting the hang of, like, you know. Yeah, see, I don't think I'm fully acclimated to there. From the same guy? Alright. Hey, Antirge, are you still around? Do you want to do any Hangor stuff with Azamek and I? And I think Fulgurite wants to join as well. So that's 4. 4 lads. Four lads. You just need to make one of each. You never noticed it? How do you get a schematic bag? Yeah, dude, it's in there. And it's quite important. Quite important indeed. Those are all the schematics that you can, that are like memorized as well to craft with. Just trying to make my way around to the bridge over here. My character's so short. Alright, so I guess we're getting I think everything's arranged, so we'll go from there. Yeah, wizard, enter. There we go. We got summoner, wizard, shaman, rogue. I'm sure we could. Surely we could get a tank or something else at some point and do some fun stuff, some fun spicy stuff. Let me finish up this acclamation here. Apparently you do the quill quest and then you buy the rune rather than earn it. Okay. Because I thought I had to go to the cave and get something. God, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea what I'm even buying in here. What the hell? How many runes are there, bro? Schematics. I don't know what these are. Huh. I've never bought these runes. What should I get? I have no clue what I'm buying here. A special pattern used to prepare an acclamation glyph for use on the head. It is consumed when the glyph is inscribed. Requires inscription 36. I don't think I have that. Sheesh. What the hell is this? So many choices. I'm kind of confused a little bit about this. And I don't think that quill quest like explained this to me. That quill quest never explained this to me. Like what glyphs to get and how to use them or anything. Minor Frontier Glyph. I have no clue what these even are, bro. Huh. Does anybody in the chat know about these glyphs, dude? What am I supposed to buy here so I can go to the cold? I'm looking at an entire inventory full of glyphs and runes that I have no clue what the hell to do with them. Scroll down on the vendor. The first few are schematics. Toxic, toxic, toxic. Okay. Cold, cold, cold. So do I buy a whole suit of this stuff or... Wow. A whole suit of glyphs to go into the cold. Sheesh. I did not recall the quest even at all telling me how to do this. Oh, whoa, where's all the glyphs? I don't see the glyphs in my inventory. You paid 43 silver, 92 copper for one lesser Frost 4 Magnus glyph. Hands. Glyph pouch. Oh, there's the glyphs. Okay, I think I ate them all. 42. I think I ate them all. Holy moly. It's a cool system, but it's not the kind of system that's, you know, like when you get into a group that's like, hey, we're going to go to the snow, go grab your glyph. And then it's like you're on the fly trying to do it. It's not a quick thing. Why does Twitch keep buffering today? Oh, is it doing a little buffering, bro? Ay, frickin' Twitch. Probably because it's the holidays, I would think, and there's so many people on it. There's millions of streamers, by the way. Literally millions of streamers that boot up their streams every day. So I think that would be pretty intense as a platform, maybe. Holidays, it's bogged down for sure. Definitely bogged. We said in group chat, just in case you missed it, make sure you're on the T2 tabs and skip the schematics. By the first set of Lester Frost Glyphics should be 6. Yeah, I did. I got them. According to this, I'm up to 42 frigid climate resistance. I ate all 6 glyphs. Or whatever it is. Each piece is 42. So we should be cool. Should be good. Ooh, large maple. So I'll work my way over there. We'll see what's going on. Too bad Twitch is buffering today. I know they've been dropping frames. Because I saw a couple of notifications. So I do apologize for that. That is a sucky thing. They do have a lot of streamers. There is actually millions of streamers that turn on their streams every single day. And so I could only imagine what kind of like computer network they would need, or it's got to be a building somewhere full of machines. Full of them. Alright, we're going this way to Hang Gore. When did Scribe come into the game? He was there during the test server when I played on the test server. He was there. So I would say he came in the game well before EA launch. Well before. There we go. We could walk past this orc guy here. Hopefully he's not angry at me. And then he leads us into the cold. The frigid wastes. Mud snout boar. Look at him, dude. He's getting rooting around in the mud. Yeah, where are we meeting? Where are we meeting? Oh boy, there's orcs down there. Whoo. Alright, let's get up in here. I think the lads are meeting up somewhere around here. Oh, look, there's ore. I'm an ore whore. I'm an ore whore. And a cedar tree. What? Holy moly. Probably be a little challenging to try and harvest those. Let's see. Click the glyph pouch. Yep, we're good. We're good. We got it all. We're acclimated. We're good. Now I'm just trying to find our guys. I think they're cruising around on these ledges and slaying mobs. So we'll hang around. We'll go try to meet up with them. Oh, I think I can mine this. Hopefully some spider or something doesn't pop out on me. Hee, snow spider. The boar tusks are actually aggressive, I think, too. Yeah, they are. Frickin' boars, dude. Being all aggressive. Okay, so I am somewhere else entirely. I think these guys are down below. Down below, down below, down below. They're down below, down below, down below. Oh. We're looking for our boys, man. The group should be, I think, around here somewhere. I see them on the radial compass, but I didn't think that you could go past this lake, really. We'll go this way. I think they might be crawling around on these edges.